Hi guys, welcome back to more episodes of The Walking Dead, episode 5 of season 2. So, it's like, Lonnie's pregnant. How she's allowed that to happen? But I suppose, yes, it's responsibilities. Yes, it's irresponsible to get pregnant in the situation, but at the same time, everyone thought they were going to be dead. And no one knows when they're going to be dead. So, who am I to judge? Carly's okay, he's recovering. Rick is still dealing with it, coming to terms with it. Glenn has managed to have sex by it being put on offer inadvertently, which worked out pretty well. And Shane is slowly delving into a very dark place. I think that about covers it for now. Let's find out what happens next. This is episode 5. Oh, have we gone back here? I think we have. Must have.
I'm hungry.
I know, Carl, we all are.
Now, why don't I get him something to eat? Dad's into all this survival stuff. We've got enough MREs to feed a small army.
What the hell did you tell her that for? We don't even know these damn people.
The boy's
So?
hungry. We can spare one box.
It's called operational security. There's nothing.
Nothing on any radio channel.
I mean,
Not a good sign.
There's nothing. Emergency broadcast system stop.
That isn't good. That doesn't last.
That's not lightning.
No, it isn't.
You stay with me now. Come on.
Wow. What's like the fighting Godzilla?
I know the area pretty well and stuff.
Herschel's okay with this?
Yeah. He said I should ask you.
All right, then. Thanks.
Fair enough.
Nothing about what Daryl found screaming Sophia to me.
Well, maybe about it. I'm gonna borrow a horse. Head up to this ridge
How
right
long's it
here.
been?
Get a bird's eye view of the whole grid. She's up there. I'll spot her.
Good idea.
You know, we still have 11 condoms.
Yeah, you see 11 condoms. I see 11 minutes of my life I'm never getting back.
Ba-dum-dum-tsh.
Life, it's gone, man. Everyone in it.
Yep,
Sheila, Mary Ann, Mrs. Kelly.
they're all dead.
It's like we're old folk. Keeps you from seeing things the way they are, and that's a danger. You got people depending on you.
Well, you think I don't know that?
I'm asking.
So in other
Survival,
words, he
Rick.
would have already quit.
It means making hard decisions, but you got this knack, man. You spread us thinner and thinner. I'm trying to save lives here, and you're out saving cats from trees.
This is difficult here because neither one of them are right, neither one of them are wrong. Entirely, either way. Because Shane is right, you were both cops. You know if a child goes missing, 72 hours, you're more than likely looking for a dead body. That was just a fact of life, and that was in a society. So he is correct at that. Why we're still looking, you're spreading us thin, we could get picked off. I get it. But at the same time, Rick is also realizing that those rules no longer apply. That society is gone, and you've got to try and protect and keep the little herd that you have, the little group that you have, as intact as possible. And you can't just keep allowing people to go because they've been missing for a couple of days, because there isn't 8 billion of you anymore, right? We don't even know how many people are left. But you know, any major town or city has hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. The odd child goes missing, it happens. But a child goes missing when there's such a small group of you that's left, and we don't know how many other people are out there as well. Rick is trying to protect the species, if nothing else, but at the same time, he's not allowing. Of course, he's got the emotional attachment. And he's in charge without even there being a discussion of him being in charge. Not really. But if you're just going to keep letting people go that quickly, when there's so few left, you're not going to last long. You've got to give it as long as you can until it passes that point. Whatever that point may be, whatever you decide that point is, or if you get evidence to the contrary, i.e. you either find the body Or, in this case, you're not going to find a body, are you? She's either been eaten or she's been turned. Yeah.
You said so yourself, but we're out here, we're risking lives. Your own son almost died, man. Otis, he paid that bill. What the hell are we still doing this for?
I had her in my hand, and she looked in my eyes and trusted me.
That's Blue. It's Andrea and T-Dog. Looks like we wandered into their grid.
It is, isn't it? I always find that disturbing. That is a little girl's doll, whoever it is. If it's not Sophia's.
Oh, easy.
Oh, watch the rattlesnake. It's going to spook the horse. It's going to spook the horse. Yeah, God damn it. And the horse is gone. Terrifying. Oh, hell. Oh, shit.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no. That is not good. I mean, I know he's a survivor and he'll you know, patch it as best he can, but... That's going to be hard to climb with that kind of injury.
He wants to call off the search.
What do you think?
What if it was Carl? That I can't make the hard decisions for the good of the group.
They're all hard decisions.
But maybe I'm holding on to a way of thinking that doesn't make sense anymore. It's pretty simple when you start thinking of life like that.
Hey, none of us were prepared to be
It's also about
You're
numbers.
making the best decisions you can with the information you have. I don't
Yeah,
see
it's
salt
also, like you're saying, it's also about numbers,
Mr.
how many there are of you.
My dad wants to talk to you.
One of my horses is missing. Did one of your people take it?
I was given the impression you knew about that.
I did not. Did he also give you the impression of my consent?
No, he said it outright. I took the boy at his word.
Yes,
Jimmy
he
is
did.
17. He's not my kin, but I am responsible for him.
What do you suggest?
Keep it simple. I'll control my people. You control yours.
He's out of it as well, so we don't know who the hell it is. We're getting it from his...
Won't you pull that arrow out, dummy? You can bind your wound better.
Is he hallucinating?
Maybe rub your feet.
Yeah, he's
You're the one
hallucinating.
screwed from the looks of it. All them years I spent trying to make a man of you.
I lost a little girl.
So you got a thing for little girls now?
Oh, fuck's sake.
Shut up.
'Cause I noticed you ain't out looking for old Merle no more. Playing errand boy to a bunch of pansy asses, niggers, and Democrats.
This is right that it's his brother he's seeing.
nothing but a
This
freak
is his
then.
mind telling him to keep going.
Redneck trash. Your blood. Hell, you had any damn nuts in that sack of yours. You go back there and shoot your pal Rick in the face for me. Let's go.
Oh, that's who it really is. Move. Oh, he's not up to this. He's not up to this. Come on. No, he's coming. I love the way they do this. What the fuck are you doing? Here.
You gonna come up here and shut my mouth for me? Well, come on and do it then. You think you're man enough?
Have your friend Rick's hand.
The fight to survive. He's just as much as a survivor as his brother. But we don't know what happened to him. I'm presuming that's him gone.
What's this?
Laurie and Carol are cooking dinner for us all tonight.
What's going on with you and the Asian boy?
Ooh.
He's a friend.
I'd rather he wasn't. You know how I feel. Please don't make things harder than they need to be.
I'm a little old for us to be having this conversation.
Yeah.
I don't want to wash clothes anymore, Dale. I want to help keep the camp safe. Is that all right with you?
Do what she likes.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. If I'd known the world was ending, I'd have brought better books.
Really weird. And I read somewhere that when women spend a lot of time together, their cycles line up and they all get super crazy hormonal at the same time.
To keep that theory to yourself.
Very much so.
Who else is acting weird?
She started off being mean to me.
He's
Then she
inexperienced.
wanted to have sex with me. And now she's being mean to me again. And I didn't even want to know what's going on with Lori.
What's going on with Lori?
Shh.
Take this back a step.
Yeah, you can't do that. They go, no, it doesn't matter.
How do you know that Maggie wanted to have sex with you?
No, he did.
Oh, son, you didn't.
He fucking did.
Did it ever occur to you how her father might feel about this?
So?
He doesn't know.
Well, see that it stays that way.
Actually, he does.
Jesus, Glenn, what were you thinking?
I was thinking
about
that I might be dead tomorrow.
And I don't want to die a virgin. Here they come.
I bet I can nail it from here.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. No, wait a minute. I don't think it is. Is that Daryl wandering back, injured? I think it is. I only got a little shot of it. I need to see it again. Don't shoot. Well, they're not going to shoot. But look first. Oh, Christ, no. Come on. With his injury and the way he's walking, it really did look like one. Come on, you've got the scope. You can see who that is.
Back off, Dale.
Yeah?
It's the third time you pointed that thing on my head. You gonna pull the trigger or what? No!
Are you completely fucking stupid? Like the poor bastard wasn't injured enough. She's just shot him. I don't get it. I know they were right on top of him, so they saw who it was straight away, and she's at a good 200 yards. But she's got a rifle with a scope on it. How could you not? I don't know, maybe she didn't have a clear sight, but either way, you made the wrong decision. Because even if that had have been a walker, they would have took him down already. Why do you think they didn't? Andrew's trying to prove a point here. And I understand that you know, she just because she's a woman, she's trying to show she shouldn't just be. It shouldn't have gone back to the 15th fucking century, like all the world's gone, and the women do as they're told and do the cooking and do the washing. I get it, but she made a big mistake there.
Oh my God! Oh my God, is he dead?
Unconscious. You just grazed him. But look at him. What the
He
hell
won't
happened?
be
He's
on
wearing
patrol
ears.
anymore. Yeah, he's wearing ears.
Let's keep that to ourselves.
Yeah, let's.
Guys.
How's he looking?
I had no idea we'd be going through the antibiotics so quickly. As in nervous, nearly. I could have told you she'd throw you if you'd bothered to ask. It's a wonder you people have survived this long.
Should throw you anyway. It's a horse and she saw a snake.
You just gotta start making the tough calls. You know I'm right.
I may not agree with all of his choices, but I respect him.
That is also the problem here. Look how far Shane went to try to save Carl because of the involvement and Laurie and Rick, and because he'd been taking care of him. So what makes Carl any more important than Sophia, but you're ready to quit on Sophia? And because of what you had to do that no one knows about to be able to get back with the vital medication and equipment to save Carl. A part of you, a part of his, to me, a part of him has turned, has died because he's made that decision that two of us aren't going to get out of it, and it's going to be you, not me. So he's kind of contradicting himself in one sense, but making sense in another. Let's just watch it.
My son and I are not your problem anymore, or your excuse.
Don't be too hard on yourself. We've all wanted to shoot Daryl.
Yeah, but not like that. Awkward. Maybe it's time as soon as Carl's well enough to move on. Oh, she's passing him a note. Is this the old meet me tonight? Tonight where? Yeah, there you go.
That's cause I look.
She's doing that for you because you risked...
Brought you some dinner?
Yeah.
You must be starving.
You risked your life and almost died there. Trying to find her.
You did more for my little girl today than her own daddy ever did in his whole life.
That I believe.
I didn't do anything Rick or Shane wouldn't have done.
I know. You're every bit as good as them.
I like Daryl. He's right. I think Rick and Daryl are my two favourite characters at the moment. Are they hiding a dark secret here? Yes, they are. Oh, Christ, I thought it was one. They've got a zombie...
We're supposed to see this.
Yeah, I gathered. That's why it's padlocked. They've got an entire barn full of freaking walkers. What? Right, okay, episode 5. That was a really good episode. I know it didn't really feel slow burn to me. There was quite a lot happened. Like I said, this divide between Shane and Rick is getting wider because they've both got valid points. They're both not 100% right, but they're both not 100% wrong. And I already discussed it in the commentary as to the pros and cons of each side. But in the process of the episode, we got quite a decent extended scene of what happened to Daryl and then what went on up here for him to keep going. He almost got bit by 2 of them. It pushed him to get up and keep going. He took the horse and Herschel was not happy about that. Then the young 17-year-old lad volunteered to help and said it was okay with him. That wasn't. There is a split going on and you could sit at the dinner table because no one's talking to each other. There is that lack of communication, but rather than trying to resolve that, he just stopped it right dead and went, well, I'll take care of my people and you take care of your people and neither the twain shall meet. That's kind of what he's saying. So this is breaking down quickly. However, scratch all of that now because of what Glenn has just found inadvertently by trying to get lucky again. But, well, not trying to get lucky. She's the one who's making the move the whole time. She's the older woman here. And her dad really telling her not to get involved, I understand to a certain point. But at the same time, she's a grown-ass woman. She can do what she likes. She could bang any one of them she wants. She could stay. She could go. She can do what she wants. Now then, what is going on? Why is there a barn full of walkers? And why are they keeping them? What secret are they holding here? Why are they keeping them? Why would they keep them? Is this something to do as to why there's no more approaching the land? But surely that would have the opposite effect. And why have we not heard them? They're obviously trapped and held in there 24 hours a day. Why have we not heard anything come from the barn? That's peculiar. Maybe it's far enough out on the land as to where it is as to why we've not heard anything. And then Andrea takes the proactive decision to go, I'm not being a traditional woman here. Now things have gone back to living on the land and it's each to their own and every man for himself. And you know what I mean? Gone back to how it was in simpler times where the woman was the bearer of the children. She took care of everything else. The man protected the family, went out and did whatever he did. So she's making sure that societal acceptance isn't lost. I get it. However, she's new at it. She's new to the game and she jumped the gun, literally. And it wasn't that good of aim, thankfully, because she's only grazed him. I mean, Carl's had a really bad day. He's been staked by his own arrow, almost bit by 2 zombies, and then gets shot by one of his own. I enjoyed seeing Merle in it. I'm not sure whether we're actually going to actually see Merle. That was just up here. And I think what it's just shown us is in the barn is the breaking point as to this is obviously going to come out now. There's no way Glenn is not. I mean, is Glenn not going to say anything because she's going to swear him to secrecy and because he likes her? He's the one person who's gotten involved with this other family here that if she says don't say anything yet, sort of thing, he might keep his mouth shut. But it's going to come out. It always comes out. The truth always finds a natural way of coming out at the most inopportune moment, no matter how much you try to hide it, especially with something like this. That was a really good episode. I enjoyed that. Right, we'll be back with episode 6. We do 2 episodes a week, 1 on YouTube, 2 on Patreon for the time being. If you are currently watching us on YouTube and you want to watch it in full length, you can over on Patreon. Just check the links in the description as always. And if you're enjoying this series, guys, by all means, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Do the subscribe stuff down here. We've got a long way to go. We're barely scratched into season 2 yet, and there are a long of seasons to go. It's new to me. It's probably not new to most of you, but I waited for this series for a long time to start it, and I'm glad I have because I'm thoroughly enjoying it so far. It's been action-packed, it's been interesting, it's been different, it's well written, it's well edited, it's well acted. The special effects don't feel dated because a lot of it isn't CGI. So anyway, there we go. I will be back with episode 6 very shortly. Until then, thanks for watching. See you for the next one.